Hi, my name is Ellen. To many people, I am that surgeon who lives in the hospital, always handling emergencies, going in and out of operating rooms as if it were my natural habitat. And for many years, that was exactly how it was. My identity lived there, among lab coats, scalpels, and the relentless ticking of the clock marking the time of each procedure. For years, my life was consumed by long shifts, exhausting procedures, and a routine that seemed to never end. The day started early and ended, when it ended at all, late at night. And in that controlled chaos of medicine, I slowly put myself aside. Eating? Only whatever I could grab quickly. And quickly usually meant fast food. Burgers, pizza, soda, snacks, everything that fills you up without truly nourishing you. And exercise? That was always an item on the list that got pushed to later. Only later never came.
Oh, and just before we go on, don't forget to leave a like, hit subscribe, and tap the bell to stay updated on all our transformation stories.
It didn't take long before I started noticing changes in my body. My uniform didn't fit the same. Climbing stairs left me out of breath. And the mirror began to show me an image I no longer recognized. But I kept going, pushing through, literally pushing with my belly. Until one day, in the middle of a long surgery, the clearest warning arrived. My legs started trembling before we were even halfway through the procedure. Sweat poured down, not from the tension of the case, but from physical strain. I found myself struggling to stay focused, hungry, with back pain, and with an uncomfortable feeling that, in that moment, I was not being the doctor I knew I could be. That's when it hit me. I wasn't okay, and if I didn't do something, it would only get worse. It was hard to admit, but I was losing myself inside the routine I had chosen. And I had to understand that taking care of myself wasn't selfish. It was responsibility. So I started. No big promises, no crazy diets, no rush. I wanted something real. Something that fit my life, my pace, my truth. The first change was what I ate. I didn't stop eating overnight, but I began preparing simple, balanced meals and bringing them to the hospital. I learned to say no to the most obvious temptations. Not always, but most days. I didn't want to punish myself. I wanted to reconnect. Then came the physical part. The gym still felt like a distant universe, so I started with walks. At first, it was almost symbolic. 20 minutes, half an hour, just to move. But something started to shift there. The feeling of coming home after moving my body was different. It felt good. Over time, I began training 3 times a week, not because I had to lose weight, but because I noticed how much it helped my mind, my mood, my body. It was as if I was finding myself again, each drop of sweat washing away a bit of the guilt I had been carrying for years. The physical results came, of course. The scale started to go down. Clothes began to fit again, and that lightness, not just of weight, but of soul, started to return. I felt more energized, more centered, happier. But what marked me the most happened inside the operating room. One day, after hours in surgery, I realized I was fine. My legs didn't hurt. I wasn't distracted thinking about food. I was fully there, present, strong. And for the first time in a long while, I felt proud not only of the doctor I am, but of the woman I had become again. This journey taught me that taking care of health is not a summer project. It is a commitment to ourselves. And that it's okay to slip, as long as we get back up with even more determination to keep going. Today, I am still the same Ellen, a doctor, a surgeon, deeply passionate about my profession. But now, I am also someone who has learned to prioritize herself, someone who understood that health is more than the absence of disease. It is the presence of well-being, of energy, of connection with who we truly are.
Love transformation journeys that move you? Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more on losing weight stories.